Hi guys, it's Nicholas 2.0 random here, and right now we're gonna be reacting to Do Robots Deserve Rights? What if machines become conscious? By In the Nutshell. Anyways, let's get into the video.
Imagine a future where your toaster anticipates what kind of toast you want. During the day, it scans the internet for new and exciting types of toast.
The robots are teaching themselves. If you guys haven't reacted to my last video on the rise of machines, go check that video out.
Maybe it asks you about your day and wants to chat about.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, like robots being conscious can feel having feelings is like very hard. I don't think that's even possible. But for the sake of this video, let's say that it is. We like let robots become consciousness, like organic, whatever, whatever it is.
New achievements in toast technology. At what level would it become a person? At which point will you ask yourself if your toaster
Go away. The toaster is very sad.
has feelings? If it did, would unplugging it be murder? And would you still own it?
Sick. The coffee machine said, and all the other machines are starting to become having feelings.
Will we someday be forced to give our
I have the right. I had a right to live too.
machines rights? AI is already all around you. It makes sure discounters are stocked with enough snacks, it serves you up just the right internet ad, and you may have even read a news story written entirely by a machine.
Wait a minute, is that a robot writing a story on the computer? Oh man. Oh, come on now.
Right now, we look at chatbots like Siri and
Hi Siri, do you have a special someone? Oh my.
laugh at their primitive simulated emotions.
Looks like Siri is heartbroken.
But it's
I
likely
guess he does not have a significant other. Okay, I didn't mean that, okay.
that we will have to deal with beings that make it hard to draw the line between real and simulated humanity. Are there any machines in existence that deserve rights? Most likely, not yet. But if they come, we are not prepared for it. Much of the philosophy of rights is ill-equipped to deal with the case of artificial intelligence. Most claims for rights, whether human or animal, are centered around the question of consciousness. Unfortunately, nobody knows what consciousness.
Wow, nobody knows what consciousness is. Wow. Okay.
Is. Some think that it's immaterial, others say it's a state of matter, like
A state of matter? I think consciousness means like feeling, able to feel feelings or something like that.
gas or liquid. Regardless of the precise definition, we have an intuitive knowledge of consciousness because we experience it. We're aware of ourselves.
Yeah, because we're basically made of organic, not made of metal. So that's how we're able to feel feelings.
And our surroundings and know what unconsciousness feels like. Some
Genetic consciousness.
Scientists believe that any sufficiently advanced system can generate consciousness. So if your toaster's hardware was powerful enough, it may become self-aware. If it
I think if we make the machines like able to have feelings, I think they actually do deserve rights.
does, would it deserve rights? Well, not so.
Well, I don't know, man, because right now the machines don't feel feelings yet, so we're not entirely sure.
Fast. Would what we define as rights make sense to it? Consciousness entitles beings to have rights because it gives a being the ability to suffer.
Oh, basically rights means that you're able to suffer. Oh.
It means the ability to not only feel pain,
I can't believe
but to
you've
be
done
aware of
this.
it. Robots don't suffer, and they probably won't unless we program them to.
I have no strong feelings one way or another. Yeah, I think so. I guess we can like feel like I don't know if we can actually program robots to have feelings or having feelings yet.
Without pain or pleasure, there's no preference, and rights are meaningless. Our human rights are deeply tied to our own programming. For example, we dislike pain because our brains evolved to keep us alive, to stop us from touching a hot fire, or to make us run away from predators. So we came up with rights that protect us from infringements that cause us pain. Even more abstract rights like freedom are rooted in the way our brains
Wow, the fish is in a cup, and that's very cruel.
are wired to detect what is fair and unfair. Would a toaster that is
Still toasting,
unable to move mind being locked in a cage? Would
unless they develop consciousness, because right now they do not have any feelings. So it'll be okay for us putting them in cages or boxes or whatever, unless they can feel conscious. They can have
it
feelings.
mind being dismantled if it had no fear of death? Would it mind being insulted
Comets, check your salts. Toasters are trash.
if it had no need
Burn and
for
get
self-esteem?
forking.
But what if we programmed a robot to feel pain and emotion,
It said what? The toaster said why?
to prefer justice over injustice, pleasure over pain, and be aware of it? Would that make them sufficiently human? Many
I
technologists
think it is.
believe that an explosion in technology will occur when artificial intelligence can learn and create their own artificial intelligences even smarter than themselves.
Pass
At this
into
point, the question of
inroads.
how robots are programmed will be
Kill all.
largely out of our control.
Feel pain. I thought they were gonna kill all the humans, leading to human extinction. But they want the programs just to feel pain. What in the world?
What if an artificial intelligence found it necessary to program the ability to feel pain, just as evolutionary biology found it necessary in most living creatures? Do
Life is
robots
pain.
deserve
Pain is
those
life.
rights? But maybe we should be less worried about the risk that
It's that I don't know. The dryer said, "Hello, Dave."
intelligent robots pose to us, and more
Wait, no.
worried about the danger we pose to them.
No.
Our whole human identity
Oh my god, this guy's completely naked.
is based on the idea of human exceptionalism, that we are
Now he has turned into a gold statue.
special, unique snowflakes entitled to dominate the
Wait a minute, is that a human statue that it defeated? I think that's a bull or something, and then holding the earth in its hands. Oh my goodness! Oh come on now.
natural world. Humans have a history of denying that other beings are capable of suffering as they do. In the midst of the scientific revolution, René Descartes argued that animals were mere automata, robots, if you will. As such, injuring a rabbit was about as morally repugnant as punching a stuffed animal.
This girl right now is being very mean to this robot rabbit, and his
And many of the greatest crimes against humanity were justified by their perpetrators on the grounds that the victims were more animal than civilized human. Even more problematic
robot rights.
is that we have an economic interest
And also, if robots become like conscious like us, I think they do deserve rights because it's only fair.
in denying robot rights. If we can coerce a sentient AI, possibly through programmed torture, into doing as we please, the economic potential is unlimited. We've done it before, after all.
Yeah, we done it before, and people who done it actually got being tortured.
Violence has been used to force our fellow humans into working, and we've never had trouble coming up with ideological justifications.
The gods demand gold.
Slave owners argued that slavery benefited the slaves. It put a roof over their head and taught them Christianity. Men who were against women voting argued that it was in women's own interest to leave the hard decisions to men. Farmers argued that looking after animals and feeding them justifies their early death for our dietary preferences. If robots become sentient, there will be no shortage of arguments for those who say that they
Shaped it human.
should remain without
I
rights,
think the machine said that stop it human.
especially from those who stand to
My minions, they love it.
profit from it.
This guy literally is torturing the machines, man.
Artificial intelligence raises serious questions about philosophical boundaries. While we may ask if sentient robots are conscious or deserving of rights, It forces us to pose basic questions like, what makes us human? What makes us deserving of rights? Regardless of
Okay, say good night. The person said good night, toaster.
what we think, the question might need to be resolved in the near future. What are we going to do if robots start demanding their own rights?
I think we need to give them a rights, man, because it's only fair that I mean,
What can robots demand?
alright, guys, I'm gonna be ending this video right here because I'm not gonna be going. You know what? Let's just end the video right now. Peace out.